This is one of the strangest monuments in the world, but only if you know the story behind how it got there. Most people assume, well, it's in the financial district, so obviously they put a bull here to symbolize market strength, capitalism, and wealth. But that's not the truth. The city didn't commission it. No one approved it. Nobody even asked for it. Welcome to They Don't Teach You This, where the forgotten, controversial, and hidden corners of history finally get the spotlight. In the early morning hours of December 15, 1989, this 7,000-pound bronze bull just appeared. It was sitting right in front of the New York Stock Exchange, directly under the exchange's massive Christmas tree. No plaque, no warning, just a huge snorting beast staring down Broad Street. Confused police were called in, and by the end of the day, the bull was gone, hauled off to an impound lot. The culprit was an Italian-born sculptor named Arturo Di Modica. For 2 years, he had been secretly building the bull in his Soho studio, pouring in over $350,000 of his own money. He began working on it right after the stock market crash of 1987, known as Black Monday.
Today is Black Monday, the day the Dow dropped more than 500 points.
With large-scale fears of an economic depression, Di Modica felt the city needed a symbol of strength, optimism, and the fighting spirit of New Yorkers. When the sculpture was ready, he scouted the stock exchange for weeks, timing the police patrols. He found they circled the block every 7 or 8 minutes. So, he and a small crew of friends loaded the massive bronze statue onto a flatbed truck, drove into the financial district, and, using a crane, swung it into place. It was essentially a reverse heist. Instead of stealing something valuable, they were leaving one behind. Within hours, the New York Stock Exchange called the police. The bull was impounded for obstructing traffic, and that might have been the end of it if the public hadn't fallen in love with it almost instantly. Calls poured into the Parks Department. People demanded it be brought back. So just a few days later, Parks Commissioner Henry Stern found it a permanent home, 2 blocks away at Bowling Green, where it still stands today. And here's the thing, there was no committee vote, no design review, no formal unveiling. One night, a guy and his friends dropped a 7,000-pound hunk of bronze on the sidewalk and said, "Here's my gift," and now it's one of the most iconic monuments in New York City. In 2017, another statue appeared, this time facing the bull head-on. The fearless girl was installed overnight as part of an ad campaign, sparking debates over whether it changed the bull's meaning from power and resilience to aggression. Di Modica filed complaints with the city, and Fearless Girl was later moved in front of the stock exchange. Over the years, the bull has taken some hits, literally. In 2019, a man attacked it with a metal object, damaging its horn. Arturo Di Modica himself came back to repair it, restoring the sculpture to its original form. At various points, city officials floated the idea of moving the bull, most recently in 2019 for safety concerns due to the amount of visitors that gather at its location near a busy traffic median. But each time, the plan fizzled, leaving the bull exactly where it's been for over 3 decades. So next time you see the charging bull, remember, it wasn't a corporate symbol, it was an act of guerrilla art that somehow won over an entire city. And if you enjoy stories like this, make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching.